What's happening, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So, as you all know, right here on this channel, I bring it to you raw, I bring it to you real, I give you exactly what my opinions are, right? And I've got some pretty strong opinions the more and more I think about Terra 2.0. And listen, I hope it goes well for everybody who goes all in on this. I might even dabble in it at launch. But there are some things that concern me. I'm also going to pull up an article and why some other people are concerned about all of the hype around Terra Luna, and it just doesn't fit my idea of investing, especially investing for the long term. It feels more like gambling. And I'll tell you why before we jump into the article. So many people got absolutely wrecked on Terra Luna. Classic, I guess you could say now, not 2.0, including myself. I put $2,400 in, it's worth 35 cents or something like that. Luckily, I'm well diversified. Luckily, it's only a very, very, very small percentage of my portfolio, but everybody else may not be that lucky. In fact, I know personally, I've heard stories of people who had their life savings or a large chunk of their life savings in Terra Luna. And now they're left with this feeling of chasing. What does this mean? Well, it's actually a term taken from the gambling literature. And when you chase something, you are trying to rekindle your losses, right? You're trying to rekindle what you'd lost. And gambling in no way, shape, or form is a good thing, right? And I feel like there are a lot of people who are looking to chase, right? Because of what they lost in Terra Luna. Now they're going to go all in on Luna 2.0. And I never suggest going all in on any crypto asset. Always try to diversify your portfolio. So that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried that so many people are going to go all in and not diversify. They're going to go all in on this one particular asset. It's not something I stress, at all on this channel. Now let's dive into this article real quick. Terra 2.0 will cause more suffering, says the OC star. Now this is just one person's opinion. And listen, I do want this to work, but just be hesitant in going all in on this, okay? I know this whole lunatics craze has started. Just be careful. So Ben McKenzie, who's best known for portraying Ryan Atwood on the Fox TV series The OC, voiced his concerns about Terra 2.0. And I know what you're thinking. Why does his opinion matter? Well, he is an actor turned crypto critic, criticized major exchanges for supporting the listing of the new Luna token. I don't necessarily agree with all of this guy's beliefs or opinions, but I understand where he's coming from because he referred to a Friday article published by the Wall Street Journal, which features profiles of some people's whose personal life savings were depleted. And basically what he's saying is all these exchanges are rallying behind Luna 2.0 after KWON seemingly duped a lot of his investors. We don't know exactly what happened with Luna, but do you really think KWON is squeaky clean? I think it's hard for anybody to say that with a straight face. And now all these big exchanges are rallying behind Luna 2.0. What that's causing is investors to FOMO into this. And I think they could FOMO into it too much. And again, I don't want to see people get wrecked because they're not well diversified, because they're going all in on Luna 2.0. And this is their only chance at financial freedom. It's not the game that I like to play. I'm playing the long game when it comes to cryptocurrency. If you want to invest in this, fine. If you want it to be a small percentage of your portfolio, I think that's great. But just don't go all in my opinion. McKenzie referred to, again, this article that shows people and how they were depleted. Now, it says Baldwin was the victim. This person, a 44-year-old surgeon, was a victim of a startup called Stable Gains. He claims converted his holdings from Circle's USDC into UST without him knowing. Can you imagine? Because USDC has remained very stable because it's backed by Circle. After rushing to withdraw funds due to the depegging, the vast majority of his savings were gone. The yield generation app, which offered a stable 15% APY interest, which we've learned, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. They recklessly went all in on Terra-based Anchor protocol, which, as we know, collapsed, folded, right? Despite claiming it was using USDC for diversification. Excuse me. Now the company Stablegains is facing a lawsuit after losing customers' money. There's now a Discord group, guys, with roughly 4,000 people who are seeking to recover their losses. And I just hope they all don't turn to Terra Luna 2.0 and do the same thing that they did before and go all in on this, because just not something I stress to do. Stay well diversified, play the long game with cryptocurrency. We're part of the 5%. We've got time in this game, and we're all going to make it. I promise. we're all going to make it if we stay well diversified. We keep learning something every single day. Never go all in on one crypto. At least that's my opinion. But guess what? I'm not a financial advisor. As it says down there, I'm just a guy on YouTube. But on your way out, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know if you agree, disagree. I want to hear from you down below.